Oh, Grandma!
Oh, Jamie, it's so nice to see you.
I'm so happy.
Hi, Susie.
Oh.
Mwah. How are you? I'm so glad you came to
I'm
visit.
so happy to be here. I am so happy to be at your house.
Hi.
I love coming to your house. I love it. I love it. I love being at Grandma's.
We have a good time, don't we?
We do, and you know what's the best part?
What?
Mom and Dad aren't here.
Oh, what do you mean by that? I mean, I love hanging out with you, but what do you mean by that?
Oh, it's just Grandma, Mom, and Dad have been so annoying. Like they're all
Ooh,
like, do this and don't do that, and you have to obey
Honey,
this
that's
rule, and you have to do this. And you know what the worst part is?
Oh, tell me, honey.
The worst part is I want to go to this party, and they won't let me.
Oh, well, what reasons did they give you for not letting you go?
There's such silly reasons. They're all like, oh, the mom and dad won't be home.
Well,
and
that's not a good thing.
they're all like, oh, there's no other adults there, and like all this kind of stuff. And it's just, oh, it's so annoying.
Well,
I just want to go to the party. My friends are going to be there. They know who my friends are.
okay, but unsupervised parties like that might lead to trouble. And so I think Mom and Dad are just trying to protect you from those things.
But this is why I like it at your house, because you let me do whatever I want, and I don't have to listen to anybody.
Oh, but I still have rules, honey. If you wanted to go run across the street right now, I'd have to say that's not a very safe choice, honey.
I just don't want to have to listen to my mom and dad anymore. Like, they just don't understand what it's like to be a kid my age.
Oh, they do. Let me tell you, your mom, once upon a time, was sounded just like you when I had to be the mom and try
Did
to...
she go live at Grandma's house?
Ooh, she tried, but guess what? Grandma said no.
Why would Grandma say no? Grandmas are
Because-
supposed to say yes.
No, we are in charge of you. You are given as a gift to us, and our job from God is to take care of you, to love you, and to honor you, and to...
So then you'll let me go to the party.
No, because that's not a safe choice, honey. There's no adults. Like, I'll let you go to the party if you take me as the chaperone.
No.
Oh, well, see, then they're making the right choice for you. In fact, God commands us to honor our father and mother. It's right here. Look, I was just reading these commandments over again before you came. And the fourth commandment says, honor your father and your mother. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not despise or anger our parents and our other authorities. But honor them, serve and obey them, love and cherish them.
So like, it's not like I shouldn't just love them because like mom and dad are telling me I have to listen to them and love them.
God commands it because God placed parents in our lives to take care of us. And so our answer to that is to love them and to cherish them and know that they are taking the very best care of us that they can, because it is truly a gift from God. So you might not like it or understand it now, but really, honey, it tells us right here, God says.
Well, I guess maybe I'll go home and see what mom and dad have to say and talk to them some more about this.
I would talk it out and just say, I'm really sorry. Can you please explain? And then sometimes mom and dads don't have to explain their answer. It's just something we have to follow because they're watching out for us. Just like our authorities are watching out for us. We need to love and respect everybody.
All right. Well, Grandma, thanks for visiting with me.
Yes, you're welcome, dearie. Make sure you honor mom and dad. I'm going to go back to the next commandment, so next time I know what to be up ready for, okay? Okay. Difficult one to follow, for sure. Probably the one that I am most guilty of breaking consistently.
Even as adults.
Even as adults. Especially as a child.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. Looking back, I wish I would have made better choices.
I was a really good child. I have no complaints.
Okay.
No, I'm still sure.
Linda and Aaron, please let us know how many times Jamie disrespected you or did not listen to you. You were probably one of those little girls that was like scared to death if you did something wrong.
I still am very much a rule follower, but even as a rule follower, this commandment is hard.
Yeah.
It is hard to have somebody who is over you and in control and making decisions, and sometimes you don't like them, and how do you respond to that?
Well, because we miss a lot of times the bigger picture. And so we see that God gives us parents mothers and fathers, grandparents, everybody in our family, our friends, authorities, gives us these people to make decisions for us, because sometimes we are so
very
tunnel vision that all we see is that, and we don't see the bigger picture, and therefore it might cause us harm. It might do something really bad for us.
So little Jamie coming to her granny for advice because I didn't like that my parents wouldn't let me go to the party. What I, as a person, was not understanding was the risk for going to a party where there was no parents there, where bad things could have happened. All those things that both Granny and my parents could understand, I could not get past my own tunnel vision of that.
And believe me, yes, as a kid now you might be thinking, oh, Mom and Dad. Down the road, you will be grateful for the leadership that they played in your life, because it happens generation after generation after generation. This has been going on since Adam and Eve, that ultimately we pass down what we know best, and we learn from things, and know when we rely on God that He will give us the wisdom, moms and dads, the wisdom to make the decisions necessary, even the tough decisions necessary for our children, in order to lead a God-pleasing life. So the commandment does tell us, honor your father and your mother. We should fear and love God so that we do not despise or anger our parents or authorities. We might not always like the decision made, but this is a command from God that we need to love, respect, honor, and cherish them. So while you may disagree, it's okay, but you should not do it to a point where you're disrespecting or not listening or not loving those over you.
Yeah, and if there's anything that we've seen through learning just the first few commandments, and then just in general knowing who God is, He wants what's best for us in our life. And so these rules that He put in place with the 10 Commandments are there for a reason. They are there to show us how to live, to show us how to love others, how to respect authority. And so when we have these 10 Commandments, we know that God isn't just doing it because
He can make rules.
He can make rules and we have to follow them. No, He's making these because He truly wants each of us to have the very best life that we can have while we're here on earth.
And because He does love us so very much. I mean, He did not even spare His own Son for us, so why would these rules not be okay?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it's now time to add on another verse to our cool hip rap. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me.
I'm just here to look the part.
And you do very well.
Thank you.
I'm glad. All right, are you ready? God gave us loving laws a long time ago. He put them in the Bible so we all would know. If you take a finger and point it high, God's first commandment tells you why. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me. I am the Lord your God, says He. You shall have no other gods but me. Worship God and God alone. You're His flock, His very own. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me. Our words tell us, fart.
I don't think that's what they tell us. Well, we can just cut and go start with this song, right? Because you just forgot this part.
No, because that's not it. Our words tell the world what's in our hearts. Okay, so we're just gotta hear me. Okay.
Okay, you're just done.
I'm just gonna go from here.
Okay.
Our words tell the world what's in our heart. If you wanna be cool, if you wanna be smart, speak God's name with love and respect. 3 fingers keep your words correct. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me. Hold up your fingers and push them away to set aside a special day. Refuel your engines and remember God. Go to church where He's worshiped and awed. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me. Hey, put your fingers way down low. Honor your parents is the way to go. God gave you parents when you were small. Respect and obey them while you're growing tall. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me, gotta hear me. Good job, friends. Gotta hear me, gotta hear me.
That song's gonna be in our head all day long now.
It is. So, while you're working on obeying your parents this week, See if you can find 3 ways in which you can show them respect and honor. And we'll meet you back here next week for the 5th commandment.
Oh, that was the 4th. This is the 5th.
It is. This is the 5th
Got myself all
commandment.
off.
I know. 5th commandment, where we will figure out how not to murder.
Easy peasy.
Are you sure about that?
Totally.
Okay, well, stay
I got
tuned.
this one in the bag.
Stay tuned next week to learn how you actually do break this commandment. See you next time.
Bye.